Mark Robins remains hopeful that Coventry City will stay at the Ricoh Arena next season, but believes that if the club does ground share away from the city that the fans will follow. The Sky Blues boss says he thinks the club will get similar numbers to that enjoyed this season. City have around 6,850 season ticket holders this term and an average gate of 12,337. When the club went into exile in Northampton in 2013, just 491 season tickets had been sold as the team prepared for the first scheduled game of the 2013-14 campaign at Six Fields when there was, according to club statistician Jim Brown, an average home contingent of 1,722, 2,364 overall average gate including away fans. Robins acknowledged that the level of ticket sales at any ground share will make that huge difference to the club's finances and admitted he hasn't got a clue about his playing budget for next season. Season tickets normally go on sale in March but have yet to be released. City are currently in negotiations with a short list of clubs they have identified as possible ground share options with whom they say they are close to agreeing heads of terms. Coventry City boss Mark Robins hopes the fans will stick with the team wherever they play next season. Asked if he remains hopeful that the club will still be at the Ricoh next season, Robins said, "We're still hopeful. That's the aim and that's what we want to do, but it looks increasingly unlikely, so we have just got to get on with it because we cannot affect anything. All I want to do is know what's happening so I can start managing it properly. I have got plates spinning, things ready to go. I am excited by everything on the football side of things, and I just want to get on with it, really. It's almost wishing your life away, but it's something we want to get resolved, and we want to have it resolved for the benefit of Coventry City Football Club. It is as simple as that because it affects everyone in the city, and I am not just talking about people connected with the football club." Asked if he's confident the club can make their preferred ground share option work in terms of getting the fan base to go to home games and that scenario working for however long it has to, the manager said, "I'm confident that the supporters will follow us and watch the team. I'm confident that they are passionate because you can see that they are right behind the football team and the football club, and that momentum is only building. I want them to follow us because that means I can deliver what I need to deliver for the team, the club and the community, because that's important." Coventry City have just 2 games left to play at the Ricoh Arena. I have been asked if I am happy with the blueprint. Yes, I am. Can we get better? Yes, we can. We're working in a better way and I am not sure we can do any more with the resources we have available to us, but there are always things we can learn. I have learned a hell of a lot this year. I am just excited by whatever is going to come next, and I am hopeful that we can be in the Ricoh next year because that's our home and what we class as our rightful place to play football. If that's unachievable, then we will get on with it somewhere else and make the best of it. But I hope that the supporters will certainly continue to watch us and that we get the same sorts of numbers that we have had this season, because that's imperative to what we need to do, because, financially, it will make that huge difference. Everyone just needs to know so we can get on with it. Coventry City fans staged protests outside Six Fields in 2013-14. Asked if he feels it will be different this time compared to when the club went to Northampton and the majority of supporters stayed away, he said, "I have no idea. As to whether he thinks the club would be taking a huge risk, he replied, "We don't know. We just have to wait and see. I think, from what I hear and see, we will get some support following us wherever we go." 3 weeks from D-Day, Save Our Sky Blues Live updates Facebook frame, he added, "What I would say is we're hopeful we will be at the Ricoh and we can continue building the same way. It will just be a different environment for us if we end up moving, but I would hope that those supporters will stick with us and stick with what's happening, knowing the circumstances and the scenario behind it and the reasons why we would have had to have moved, and just keep the faith and keep moving forward. That's the only thing you can do in adversity. You have to move forward and stick together, and if that's not the case then we have to reassess and take it from there." Birmingham City's St Andrews Stadium is a possible ground share option for the Sky Blues, just over 20 miles away from the Ricoh Arena, but ultimately, it's going to be a case of waiting and seeing what the uptake on season tickets is when they can eventually put them on sale. Season tickets usually go on sale from March, and Robbins admits the delay is already costing the club dear. "While we're waiting, we can't have season tickets on sale, so that's costing us time and money," he said. "An obviously valuable resource is to be able to bring in the next group of players or to start negotiations with people who are out of contract. We just can't do that yet." He added, "We don't know what the budget is. I haven't got a clue what it is yet. Ultimately it's about player sales, which includes any money that comes from the sell-on clause if Callum Wilson is sold in the summer, season ticket sales, sponsorship, and that's it." Visit our Facebook pages for Coventry and Nuneaton, or visit our Twitter pages for Coventry and Nuneaton. Watch our videos on YouTube and see our photos on Instagram. Find old stories in our online archives and search for jobs, motors and property, or place an advert or family notice here.